Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, chapter number 6, The Junk Seller. But before starting this chapter, we must know about the unitary method. Now today we will learn what is the unitary method and how is it useful to solve many problems. So let's begin. First of all, look at its name. It's unitary method. You can see this unitary word is formed by unit and the meaning of unit is 1. Okay, so here we have to find the value of a one object and then we use this value to find out the value of many objects. So here we must be given the cost of many things and we have to find the cost of many more or less things. So we will go from many to one and then one to many. So in this method we are given with the value of many things. We will find the value of unit thing, that is unit object, and then we use this data to find out the value of many things. Let's understand it with an example. So the cost of 5 pence is rupees 50. What is the cost of 12 pence? Now here 5 pence, the cost of 5 pen is given, that is rupees 50. We use this data to find out the cost of 1 pen. Okay, and then we will find the cost of 12 pence with the help of this data. So we will write it like this: cost of 5 pence is equal to rupees 50. Now cost of 1 pen. To find out the value of cost of 1 pen, we will divide this amount by 5. Okay, so divided by 5, you will get 5 tens are 50, right? So you will get rupees 10. So this is the cost of 1 pen. Okay, now we use this data to find out the cost of 12 such pens. So now cost of 12 pens must be this rupees 10 multiplied by this one, that is 12. So 12 tens are 120. So answer is rupees 120. Okay, so this one is the basic method that we have been used since long time. Now I will tell you another method to solve the same problem, and this method is going to be very easy. So let's see. In this method, let's start with the statement first. Cost of 5 pence is rupees 50. So we have two things, pence and its cost. Okay, so here we will write pence and cost like this. Okay, now cost of 5 pence is 50. So we will write 5 pence and cost is rupees 50. Okay, now let's read the another statement. We have to find the cost of 12 pence. Okay, so now this time pence हमें given है, so we will write 12 here, but हमें cost given नहीं है. We have to find this cost. Okay, so we will write it like the question mark, or we can replace it by X. Okay, now we will do a cross multiplication method and find the value of this X. Okay, for this क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मतलब होता है इस तरह से क्रॉस करके मल्टीप्लाई करना. ओके, इट मीन्स 5 will be multiplied by this x and 12 will be multiplied by this 50. So now we can write 5 multiplied by x. See how to write it, huh? We will write first 5 and then multiplied by x. Okay, then we will put equal to, and this must be equal to this one, means the multiplication of these two numbers. याद रखना हमें क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करना है. क्रॉस मतलब दिस नंबर विल मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस वन एंड दिस वन विल मल्टीप्लाई बाय दिस वन. ठीक है, सो हियर 12 मल्टीप्लाई बाय रुपीज़ 50. सो 12 मल्टीप्लाई रुपीज़ 50. बट हमें यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है, सो हमें इस 5 को इक्वल टू के दूसरे साइड भेजना होगा. ठीक है, सो फॉर दिस जो भी नंबर यहाँ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में होता है वो इस इक्वल टू को अगर क्रॉस करके दूसरी तरफ जाता है, सो इट विल डिवाइड इट द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. ओके, ध्यान रखना, अगर यहाँ मल्टीप्लिकेशन में है तो अगर ये इक्वल टू को क्रॉस करेगा यानी कि यहाँ से यहाँ जाएगा तो इस पूरे नंबर को ये डिवाइड करेगा. सो सी व्हाट विल वी डू, वी विल राइट x as it is, then put equal to, then write this statement as it is 12 multiplied by 50, and now this 5 will come here in denominator. Why? Because it's dividing here. So we will write 5 here. Okay, now divide this numerator by denominator. ये जो न्यूमरेटर है ना, इसको आप डिनोमिनेटर से डिवाइड कर दो. ठीक है, सो 5 10s are 50 and then multiply it, you will get 12 10s are 120. So the cost of 12 pence is 120. See, our answer is same, 120 120. Let's see one more example. So Rahul runs 2 kilometers in 15 minutes. Okay, what time will he require to run 6 kilometers? Now this time I am going to use method number 2 to solve this problem because this one is the easiest one. Okay, so now here we have two kind of data. The one is in kilometer and the next is in minutes. Means इतने किलोमीटर को वो 15 minutes में cover कर रहा है. Okay, so here we will write this kilometer, that is distance. Okay, either you can write distance or just write kilometer. Now minutes, so here you will write time and in bracket you will write minute. Okay, now distance, कितना distance cover कर रहा है वो, 2 kilometer in 15 minutes. So write 2 kilometer here and 15 minutes here. Okay, next is what time will he require to run 6 kilometer. This time आपको किलोमीटर की वैल्यू गिवन है ना, तो आपको डिस्टेंस गिवन है, इट मीन्स आपको 6 गिवन है, मगर आपसे पूछा है कि कितने टाइम में वो इतना किलोमीटर रन करेगा. सो दिस मस्ट बी x, है ना. नाउ वी विल डू अ क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन, दैट इज 2 is multiplied by x and this 6 is multiplied by 15. ओके, तो पहले हम फर्स्ट नंबर ये वाला लिखेंगे, that is 2 multiplied by x, then put equal to, and then 6 multiplied by 15 like this. Okay, now to find the value of this x, this 2 must have to jump over this equal to, है ना. तो क्या लिखेंगे, now next step होगा x is equal to, write this statement as it is 6 multiplied by 15 and we now divide this by 2. ओके, बिकॉज यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई में है तो ये वाला 2 इस तरफ जाके इसे डिवाइड कर देगा. ठीक है, नाउ यू मे डिवाइड एनी ऑफ दिस नंबर बाय 2. अगर इनमें से कोई भी एक नंबर 2 से डिवाइड हो रहा है ना, जस्ट डिवाइड इट हियर. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे देखो 6 जो है वो 2 से डिवाइड हो रहा है, 15 नहीं होगा बट 6 होगा. सो वी विल राइट 2 3s are 6 एंड नाउ मल्टीप्लाई दिस 3 बाय 15 क्योंकि यहाँ मल्टीप्लिकेशन का साइन है. सो 3 15 मल्टीप्लाई करो, you will get 45. Okay, now it is time in minutes, so it must be 45 minutes. Remember you have to write the unit also. Okay, सिर्फ खाली 45 नहीं लिखना है, you have to write the unit also. So it is 45 minutes. So Rahul covers 6 kilometers in 45 minutes. Okay, so in this worksheet, question number 1 is to solve the problems using unitary method. So use this unitary method to solve all these problems. Okay, and here in this question number 2, you have to fill in the blanks. So do a cross multiplication and find out the value of this blank. Okay, you may write x in the place of this blank while solving the problem. Alright, and then replace that x by the value that you have find. Okay. So that's all for today. Let's meet in next class. Till then, take care and bye-bye.